Gratitude is incredibly powerful, and I recommend everybody be grateful for what you already have. All right, everybody, it is Ruby Hockey, and we're filming here from Getting Darker, Alaska. It's actually about 5:50 p.m., almost 6 p.m., and daylight is getting more and more. Starting to get more and more daylight. It's a great news, but today I wanted to kind of walk around the block and talk about some of the thoughts and motivational thoughts what I like to talk about on a Sundays. It's a great way for me to kind of promote the same ideas for myself, and of course share it with you guys. Like I said, one of the main, ideas I wanna live by, and I always wanna remind myself, is just being grateful, grateful what we have, grateful for what I have. We can all be grateful for the things we have in our lives, even like minor things, even things that we don't even think about or we take for granted. I think we can all be grateful for those things times to times, a little bit more extra. We need to remind ourselves that we came to this things what we have now over extended period of times, and just not to take granted things that just we have around us, people we have around us. Gratitude is very powerful tool. There is studies, scientists made many studies and many research was done that is actually rewires your brain. It actually makes people think more happier thoughts, more healthier thoughts, and just thinking about what are you grateful for brings you in a different perspective, brings you in a different state of mind. It all just makes sense to you when you are grateful. If we look at other side of things, when you are not grateful, when you take things for granted, you kind of in just negative state. You kind of just want more and more. But like it's in our nature to want more and more and more. It's a human nature to just be wanted more things, more wealth, better things around us, more materialistic. But when you are so not like satisfied, but when you are grateful for things around you, this is when your brain understands, okay, I have beautiful surrounding, and let's just be happy for what I have right now. It is quite the same as thinking two different sides. You are coming from scarcity, you are coming from the place of the need, I need something, the place of wanted more, the place of lack. And then on the other hand, you come from a place of gratitude and thankfulness, from like more whole and kind of well-being around you. It's just two different perspectives, and definitely having more of positive way of grateful way of thinking will pay off in a long run and will be just necessary to get you to where you want to be. And truly, gratitude helps people to find joy in small little things. We can all find joy in the little things. We can, even for the things you might think, like in the instance of Alaska, be like thinking, all this cold weather. But if we turn it around, we think that like not a lot of people experience living in Alaska. Not a lot of people had this experience. Not a lot of people, they can say that they have been to Alaska or done things in Alaska just for pleasure or studying or working. So just switching that mindset will help you a lot to discover some positive way of thinking. I think it is really necessary in whatever you are doing to switch that perspective from looking at the obstacles, from looking at this that way, like an obstacle way, or it's hard adversity. You look at the things that may be hard as a lessons. You look at it as a learning process. You look at it as a learning curve, and you learning more about the sphere you're doing. It's not an obstacle, it's just the way for you to get more and learn more. It is really cold to just walk and talk and walk here in Alaska, but that's what we gotta do. So we all kind of understand that gratitude is a very powerful tool. We kind of learned it throughout this video, but some of the ways we can express gratitude and practice gratitude in our daily lives, there's a couple of ways, more like 3-4 ways. One of the I wanted to talk about is a practice journaling. Practice gratitude journaling. It's simplest probably way. You kind of just sit down every day, 10 to 15 minutes, and put on a paper, take pen and paper, and just put down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. Just super minor things, like grateful for me being able to breathe this fresh air, grateful for me to be like experiencing this cold weather. Like it can be simplest things. It doesn't need to be anything difficult, but it's a great way to practice of what you really grateful for on a daily basis, and just things you might not be as much grateful, but you're still changing your mindset to think in a more positive ways. Another way of doing it is I really like this one. When I used to meditate quite a lot. I want to come back to this practice. Is just gratitude meditation, when you kind of just sit down in silence and reflect on the blessings you have in your life, and what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for. There's many different things, aspects in life that is very enjoyable. So it's a great tool. I really enjoyed that one, and recommend you doing the same. Another one, a really cool one, I kind of learned it throughout my years here in Alaska, is just verbally being grateful with other people, saying how much you're grateful for this day, expressing it to somebody else, to other person. I think it's very cool, and it's strengthening your social skills and relationships. So I think it's great kind of talk about it with other people and encourage them to kind of get into the same mindset. So yes, it's super cold outside. We're here inside getting some warmth. But this was kind of my take on gratitude and thankfulness. The thing we can all practice and all get into the practice, or to make it a daily habit, to just be grateful for the things we have. Because in the end of the day, it's a ripple effect. Whenever you think to yourself, you will express to other people, and you will also inspire somebody to think more grateful thoughts, be more positive in a way. Just inspire your friends, relationships around you, for just being more grateful, and have this positive outlook on life. Will change the way you think and the way you do stuff, as well as the way you behave around people. I think it's a great way to promote just more positive ideas. But practice those things. I think it will benefit everybody in the long run. But this was Ruby Hockey. You know what time it is. smash that like button, press subscribe as well, and follow. I will be posting my thoughts every 2 weeks. I will be talking about some of the things I like to talk about. But this was my idea on gratitude. You guys can practice it as well. But you know what to do. I will see you next time. Balma.